starting now. What's up? I think I watched one too many streams of Tyler 1 where he screams, stop! My mic doesn't like peak like that, so I don't think it's as effective. And I don't look like I'm built different like he does. But what is up, everybody? I'm back. I just wanted to check in case I can't stream tomorrow. So let's you ever do that thing where you just do two times as much work in one day? That's exactly what's happening right now. Alright, let me catch up with the chat. Derek Kim, what's up? Alan, I'm here. Kobe dropped 81. Yo, what's up? What's up, Alan? I said Alan twice. Okay. Whoa. There's so many. Morning, Twitch, evening, YouTube. Andy's working. I'm trying my best, P. I'm trying my best. GMK Shashin? I think I've seen it. GMK Laser R2 finally came. If you don't want laser, Juno. I'm also a Nguyen. You know. I'll help you out. Moto 2 to come in. Ooh, Moto 2. I like Moto a lot. Oblastic is having 8 Boob 2 extras. Should I get that or Metropolis for a white 65? Boob 2 or Metropolis? What color is your board? Twice a day. Yay. Segundo, let's go. T1's the best dude. He's crazy. Wait, what's wrong with his thumb? Sorry, I made you wait 3 minutes there. Do another dance montage. I just ate ramen. I would throw up. Got my hands on a new camera. Ooh. What camera, Alan? What are my thoughts on Kalepolia? It sounds like a disease. 1 second. 1 second. I'm looking at. Yo, look at all these. Look at all these reviewers. Okay. Let's see. Kalepolia. Yo, this looks really big. Is my screen bigger? Why does it look so big? That's what she said. What is this? In your experience, are there a lot of Kevin Nguyen's that are? I didn't. Okay, so people start calling me a Kevin Nguyen. I didn't know what they were talking about, and then when I did, I was like, "Motherfucker, you got me. I feel dumb. I feel very dumb. I thought it was a compliment. That was like a joke on the fact that I'm Vietnamese, but no, it's deeper than that. It means I'm a freaking Chad. What should we talk about today? Let's talk about GBs, man. Or like what? But right now, like, I think we're transitioning. I just got my second vaccine shot today. Let me show you. Real quick. Just got my second shot. You know, looking okay. Feeling okay. Second shot. I'll take any chance I get to flex the buys, dude. Chocolate chip ice cream switch. I will be getting the blue switches from Dinkies. They're sending me that, so I'm gonna check those out because there's supposed to be a new material, right? I need to fix something. Sorry. I remember I changed my speaker settings yesterday. I didn't put it back. It's a little loud. Thoughts on Salvation? Salvation is probably a good buy if you're willing to do a GP weight. D60 light thoughts. How much is D60? The D series and those other boards from KD fans are pretty good, but it's a little more expensive. I don't have plans to review the D60 Lite. Is that a new board? If so, I can reach out to KBD fans. Let's see. I have to be more active. Okay. Hey, it said free, bro. Alright. Because you asked, I will message the KBD fans right now. Alright? I'm gonna do it right now. I'm gonna send a message to KBD fans. People are asking about the D60 Lite. When is this GB? Can I get a unit to review, please? Thank you. Just sent a message. We'll see if we have some pull. The AV3 we got direct from Ivy Works. That was a commission, and I have another one that I'm commissioning for Nutty. So I'm building a special board for him, which if I have time, we'll work on. These are blown out. These are the polar panda thingies. I forgot what they were. Polar linear panda. I don't. Yacht polar panda? No. I forgot now. This is awkward. Chat, someone help me. The Texi PME, yeah. I'm getting linear and tactile blazing. Icky 68 Aurora, I did a review on it, man. It's good. Nice coil cables for cheaper than 50. I know I got my straight cables from Cable Craze on Reddit for a pretty good price. The series boards are nice. I haven't tried it. I tried it personally, like real quick, not that much. There's too much light in here, blowing out. The Palm series is nutty. It makes everything sound good. It's not fair, dude. It's not even fair. Glacier Panda. Glacier Panda. That's what it is. So we're gonna mill max the other AV3. Yep. Glacier Panda. That's the Glacier Panda. Yo, screen is so bright. Ah, my eyes. I need to dark mode my monitor. Yeah, I got Singer Unicorn here. I have to actually update my commands. Does the keyboard command work? Can someone check? Streamlabs. Because I'm not building anything today. Why didn't you say the AV3 is a Thok monster? Because it doesn't sound like a Thok monster. I thought it did from the sound test from Joe, but when I got my hands on it, it sounded clackier than I expected. Everyone has a different recording scenario, and I know my recording scenario. But, you know, I was curious. So that build, I believe that cream stems modding in make things a little deeper sounding. But even that wasn't that deep. And the palm plate too should not bring out a too loud of a clack. Joe sound test fold everyone. That's why it's good to get it in the hands of Andy. At least, even if my sound tests are different, I try my best to make it sound realistic, but even if they're different, I have all the other sound tests you can compare to. And I try to at least get the common boards. Does the Baka Nico sound have a familiar sound signature to Unicorn? I think so. My buddy said the space press sounds different. Next personal custom, huh? Does anyone recognize the board in the thumbnail? Best clack budget keyboard? Baka Nico. The Bill Gates microchip. Thank you, Patrick. So I got that shot at 9:30, 9 in the morning. It is 5:45 p.m. And I still feel great. The mug is tight. Ooh. Disneyland, man, Disneyland. It's my fiance's. She likes to collect these mugs from the Starbucks. Mentally stable says, didn't you say I would give you the iron? So I've been working on my subathon. And let me check. So I didn't announce it on YouTube yet. But I will be doing a subathon. It will be on Twitch. I need to check something. I don't... There's an event coming up and I forgot what day it is. There's something going on in May and I don't want to schedule my... Alright, we're good. So we have a subathon coming. And I have decided it's going to be May 7th. Bare cables link does not work. On which page is that command? Wait. Where doesn't it work, Christopher? Metropolis R2 or Boob 2? For a whiteboard, I think Metropolis does well on darker boards. Time to rent a fog machine for dance time during subathon. That'd be kind of lit. Best screw and stubs. I just bought some C3, but you can go C3 or Dark V2 or OA. They're all good. I think I screwed up, and when I bought a bunch of wires from China, from Taobao, I got a bunch of bunk wires. The one in my description. Okay, I'll fix that. Thank you. Sorry. It's probably a period. Oh yeah, okay. I got you. Let me fix that real quick. Once again, if I'm missing your question, consider doing a super chat. I am trying my best, but I'm gonna blame the vaccine. All right. All right. So let me grab this link for bare cables. Yeah, the first one doesn't work, but the second one should. Yeah, the second one should work, right? Does the second one work? You're not in Texas? Huh? Who's not in Texas? Do you have permission to get your gray cable with the YC Aviator? I mean, you can ask. You can send a picture of it. Yeah, I think I'm gonna be fine, Preston. Is the clip worth the extra money over tofu? I would rather just mod the tofu. Namui. I thought the Namui was interesting, but the way they designed the playlist, it was pretty stiff sounding. Direct palm switches are like broken in creams. I haven't lubed them yet, so I can't give you a full review of them. Favorite linear that's not a Gat Inc V1, JWK Giant V3, also something you can't buy. So I tricked you there. You wanted me to give you something in stock, and unfortunately, I'm sorry. The things I like, I have, and you can't buy them anymore. I'm sorry. I don't mean to be like this, but you pressed me. The link not working. The bear cave. Oh, there's a period. Ooh, let me just remove the periods. One more time. Thoughts on GMMK Pro QMK drama. All right. So we talked about this morning on the Twitch. We're gonna talk about drama, right? We're gonna talk about the Jimka drama. I think the QMK stuff is too in the weeds. I don't think the majority of people buying the GMMK Pro are really actually concerned about QMK. I think that was a buzzword they tried to throw in there to try to bring in people from the enthusiast side, and really the enthusiast side is not really using the GMK Pro. Are you a hype beast for switches? Not really. I use the same. What was the best day of my life, Philip asked? When I proposed to my fiance. Hopefully she's watching. Nah, she's not here. On the top of the rock. Hold on. Top of the rock. Is that it? Yeah. We were up here. Right? No. No. Top of the rock NYC. What do you think about Salvation? I think it's probably fine, but it's the VACC Nico is a compelling offer for in stock. Streaming on YouTube now, yeah. We're just doing both today, man. So the top of the rock, you can see this tower. So this is the view from the top of the rock. Proposed her up here. It was scary as hell, and I recorded it. And it's hilarious. But that was the day she said yes. And that was like fucking 2 years ago. We've been postponed for a long time. Best day of my life, getting a unicorn. Hey. That was pretty good though. That's a close second. Because I didn't have to buy secondhand. Because like anything I bought secondhand, I ended up eating, dude. Like the tweet I posted today, where I was saying like, was it twitter.com Andy V Nguyen. Does the bare cables link work now? Please tell me you put a ring in a KBD fan switch opener box. Honestly, the switch opener. Wait, what was that box? I feel like it did look like a ring box. So these are the results from the YouTube poll, right? My favorite key, 60% would go to the unicorn. So we have 3.8k votes, right? And 5% said they would want to spend like a little bit under 1,500 for one board. So that's 3,800 times 0.05. That's 190 people. And honestly, that's a pretty low number. Most people that are voting probably don't go to my YouTube. But that's crazy. Bakanico versus KD67 Lite. I feel like the KD67 Lite looks cleaner. The Bakanico kind of looks a little rough. Both are hot swap. It's hard to pick. I think at that price range, you're trying to get the least price possible, the lowest price possible. In which case, the KBD67 Lite wins, but the back and is in stock. Do I still use the Epoch? It's just on the side. Damn it, I just spilled on myself and now I look embarrassing. If I'm making sure that I'm getting endgame, I will pay 1500. There is no for sure way to get endgame though. It changes all the time. All the time. Which is quite unfortunate. Wait, the Tofu 60 has hotspot? Tofu 65 hotspot? Did you mil-max it? Do I have a Portico coming in? I don't. Only the back on Nico had tungsten layer. Oh, wait, tungsten to color. What do you mean tungsten? Sangen? Sangen. Tungsten. Back on Nico is in stock for a while though, and they'll run it again. Kanki's as at least good about running things again. Wouldn't spend over 700 on the board. Yeah, that's my number 2. Dude, I grabbed a bunch of cups so I can work on something. I'll grab it in a second. Here, I'm gonna be right back. I need to grab something so I can like be productive. 1 second. Alright, I'm being productive. I'm not drinking, okay? I just happen to have bought a lot of these cups and I just use it to put switch parts in. I don't think I updated my keyboard command. I just swapped this board today. Let's see. See my Costco? Yeah, I bought it from Costco. How'd you know? Someone ends up with this many freaking red cups. Has to be Costco. I've been getting into Apex. Apex has been pretty fun. I'm at a crossroads right now because I'm equally bad at both games. Should I be playing Warzone or should I be playing Apex? You know? Oh, I turned off the Cloudbot. Okay, Cloudbot's back. Let me refresh this. Yeah, it's not a group buy. The back in Nico's not a group buy. Keyboards. Where's my keyboard command? Keyboard. Keyboard. Yeah, so I swapped out. So my Iron 165 started taking a Unicorn R2.1 with Gateron Ink Black V1s on Palm half. Let me update the command, sorry. Jinke Striker, Tifu Caps. Baby. Alright. Got the keyboard command updated. Keyspress has Giant V4. Giant V4 is different from Giant V3. They are scamming you. I repeat, they are scamming you because they have a PC top rather than a nylon top. They're scamming you. So if you're looking for that same sound as the JWK Giant, unfortunately with a PC top it's going to clack more. ID80 versus GMMK Pro. They both kind of sound bad in different ways, but I take the ID80 over it. Not because I have an axe to grind against the Jimka Pro, but mostly the ID80 actually showcases the Switch sound better. And I care about sound, so. My favorite desk mat is that Topo one from RFP, man. I mean, you get what you pay for. I mean, under 200 bucks, you get what you pay for. So like, let's talk about the worst things about all the affordable boards. All right, the Iki68 Aurora. The worst thing about it is the layout's kind of ugly for some people. The KD67 Lite. The worst thing about it is, one, gotta mention this, stop doing playlists. Two, it sounds very similarly deep for everything. The Bakanico, aesthetically, it looks kind of gross because the paint is done pretty poorly, but that's what you get for that price because they're not gonna anodize it. What else? I heard the Portico, haven't had Portico in hand, but people said the screws weren't tight. I don't know, I feel like that's an easy fix. The Ramakar's HHKB, that kind of sucks on its own right. The ID80 is hollow. That was the least hollow one. Someone did comment on my video and they did say that Okay, I need to start practicing talking slower because people say my YouTube videos are way too fast. Someone said the ID80, they use craft foam and it made it less hollow. So that's probably fine. The foam I used didn't work. Clack is greater than thought, change your mind. Just preface, man. Supposedly the philosophy behind the giant switch line is the spring. True, but I spring swap anything. They do have the longer springs and that's what's cool about it. I honestly like when people talk fast. Thank you, Juno. So the reason I talk fast is because I don't read a script. So I'm literally going off the dome and my brain is pretty fast. Not because I'm smart. I'm just dumb, but at a faster speed. Sorry, I'm trying to find something. I need a switch opener. Where the hell is my switch opener? How do I open these switches without switch opener? What do I do? Alright, we're going KVD fan style. Someone mentioned this earlier, so I haven't used this in a while. We're gonna use it today. This is actually backwards. Is the hobby gonna die after COVID ends? That's my big question. I don't think it's gonna die, but I think it's gonna shrink. No, I'm not gonna use the top housing of another Switch. I know I can, but I do not want to. Bill Gates should have put a speed limit on my brain. I need to underclock my brain, dude. Favorite spring? I like TX 65 gram 16 mil. Alright, so this is the kill opener. Am I receiving a Piggy 60 review? I think it's on the way, yeah. We're building one. So we at least have that. We ain't got a lot of heat on the channel. The channel is basically driven by me being an idiot on camera. But one's coming. Excuse me. Just had my... So this is how I go through all that. Sounds kind of loud. That's both for overall sound and feel. Depends on your price range, right? NK65E has plate mount stabs and they suck. And the plate's too tight. I can forgive plate mount stabs, but the plate being too tight, ruining my switches, nah. I'm not with it. My K95 versus KBD67, to be honest. K95, is that pre-built? Any price. Any price, huh? Damn, you big baller. You the guy that voted under 1500. The Chimera was really nice sound and feel. Thank you, Karen. Karan. You're not Karen. Sorry, I didn't want to call you a Karen. I meant Karan. Any reason why you care about sound so much? Is it because switches mostly feel the same? Because I usually don't wear headphones. You can tell right now. I'm not wearing headphones. So of course I'm gonna care about sound. I'm also very into audio. K95's Corsair. Dude, and like the biggest drawback of pre-builts is the rattly stabs. And the fact that you can't change the keycaps. ID80 V2 instead of the ID80 because the ID80 is too hollow. So I was told the ID80 Plus, the one I used on the channel, is the least hollow one. And some of the other ones have the switches oriented in the wrong direction. Like north facing, south facing, I'm not sure. Play squad. What's squad? So I will be mil-maxing the other AV3, so I need to order that actually. I'm gonna order. Oh no, spring! Shit! Oh, I fucking hate that. How am I gonna find this? It's fell on the ground. No! No, it's not in my chair. Hold on. Okay. This has a special spring. It has a 2-stage spring. So I don't want to lose it. It has this. If you remember, I did this a while back. Well, this has a special spring, so I don't spring swap, and it's not for me. For me, I would spring swap, but yeah, for real, Trevor, it sucks. Yes. But at least I have a hardwood floor, so I can technically use a magnet and it should grab it, I think. Icky 68 PNC is fire. It's definitely preference because my buddy missed the Icky 68 and he wanted to get one, but PNC wasn't his flavor. Can I do a vid when I Milmax? I actually have a video, I just haven't edited it. I Milmaxed a Stat 75 like last year. And I just forgot about editing it. It's somewhere. But I can. Is it possible to use a KBD fan stat pads as holy mod? Yes, you can. I'm pretty sure it's the same ones as the upgrade keyboards. But why don't you use a band-aid? You want to buy a cheap 65 to put my MX Xylands in? Cheap. If I get the KBD 67 Lite from Mechanical Keyboards, that'd be my rec. Why did I switch parts with cups as opposed to other things? What are your other things, Samuel? You don't have band-aids, but you're gonna buy stab pads instead? I feel like I would rather buy band-aids. At least they're useful for injuries. My favorite Pringles flavor? Dude, I haven't had Pringles since I was a youngin'. What's your question on soldering, Wigate? Mauves, lavenders, and Duroc V2 stabs. I feel like I like mauves more than lavenders. In my iron, I feel like although the lavenders have that deep sound, they don't have the same kind of like pop. Sour cream and onion, ooh, that's a pretty good one. That's a pretty good one. Don't they have a barbecue one though? I feel like I was a big fan of barbecue when I was younger. The KBD 67 Lite R1 is in stock, I think. Let's check. Let's check for a minute. This is the highest front height because I would type over this. Mechanical keyboards, KBD 67 Lite. I'm separating switches while I talk to you guys. This is in preparation for... Damn, it's out of stock. This is in preparation for a Milmax commission that I'm doing for Nutty. These are Palm Glacier Pandas. So, Palm Glacier Panda and Mechanical Keyboard's out of stock now, so I feel like we just cleared it out. But these have a 2-stage spring, they're unlooped at the factory, and they're B-Sun linears. So it's cool. Opinion on D60? I feel like I would only buy KBD fans and stick with the lower budget stuff. When I go to mid-tier, I would go somewhere else. I feel like it's more expensive. It's not like 300. There better be giant V3 full nylon, saw that before. Yeah, mentally. That's why I was peeved about it. I was like, man. I mean, it still has a spring, I guess. No Franken switching or Halo stems? No. These are linears. They're intended to be linears. Halo stem will make it tactile. Duroc Palms compared to Black Inks V2, they're different switches. So the Duroc Palm is gonna have a sound signature close to creams, and the inks just sound like inks. Inks are just magical, bro. I was almost hurt when someone commented on my video and said I tried Ink V1s, I got rid of them because they were the most boring switch I ever tried. I was like, oh man. J-Wick is different from JWK. Yeah, J-Wick is an affordable switch. Thoughts on Cerakote? Cerakote changes the texture, so it's a little rougher. So I haven't Cerakoted, and most of my friends, they would rather try to re-anodize it, but anodizing it is way harder than getting it Cerakoted. Creams versus Duroc Palms? Duroc Palms are smoother than creams. You just bought 220 lavenders? That's a lot. The GSRE officially programming. Yeah. The other mat I bought kept sliding around, so I keep this out. I like doing this so I can see my table once in a while. Thank you, Rock. It's from TX Keyboards. But they rebranded to something else. The US store. Theoretically, shouldn't the Bakanico sound as good as Unicorn? Theoretically, but yeah, the Space War sounds different from what my friend said. Mine's still having... I'll compare it with the Unicorn for y'all. Because I'm getting one in. And I paid for it. I'll just throw it into the... subathon. So subathon 5.7. this. I'll leak some of the giveaway stuff. Well, I heard Mauls are better than the Lavenders when both are compared lewd, but I bought my Lavenders lewd by hand with Dusky Film. Couldn't do that with Mauls. Would you say Mauls are better? I feel like the character of Mauls is better, but it's a very nitpicky thing. You can't really go wrong with either if it's your first switch. Marshmallow switch is good in my opinion. I think so. They're nylon tops, aren't they? TKLs are classic, man. Classic. Dude, I can't. These are a little tight. Can't open this. 75% still available. Still available is a hard thing. Cause like we're talking about still available. Our options are what? The Jimca Pro and the ID80. You just have to wait for a stock. That's gonna be a way better option than trying to get something in stock today. I have a Jelly Epoch in gray. Blue. I don't know anything about the Cobalts, I'm sorry. Is there any board that sounds similar profile to the Jelly? Jelly is very different. The closest you're going to get would be a fully gaskety board. So like a mode will sound very similar, but the mode is stiffer in typing experience. TX is from South Korea. Stop, guys. Listen. Linda, listen. Linda, listen. TX is based out of South Korea. They're based out of Korea, yeah. There was a American storefront in OC. The American storefront just rebranded something else. So let me pull up the email so I'm make sure. TX keyboards. Let me get that new name right. They are now Makibo. They rebranded Makibo. Here you go. I hate this song. Makibo. This is formerly known as US TX keyboards. How fast my sets start shining? In about a few weeks. For real, Mr. Black Joe, it's gonna be hard to. It's like when the Block and Orange rebranded to the outlets at Orange in OC. It's too tough. Yeah, they still sell the TX Switch films and they still call TX Springs. Got some group buys. What is that? I haven't looked at this actually. Whoa, wait, there's a Southpaw. Southpaw 60. Shit. Wait, no, it's a 65. Backspace? Yeah, it's a 65. Southpaw 65. Oh no, this is different from the Southpaw 75, but I'm working with them for Southpaw 75. Not them, not Makibo, but timing wise, this makes it a little tough. Why are vendors randomly changing names? First Dixie and now TX? Well, Dixie was because the name was based out of racism, apparently. And TX just want to be separate because they operate differently. My BG music is not too loud. Oh, thank you. I actually have a stream speaker setting and I keep forgetting to run it. The left shift is a deal breaker. Wait. You're right. Wait, what the? What? Ooh. It's based out of the South. I don't know, dude. Best 65 under 200. Just, it's gonna go down to the EQ68 Aurora or the QD67 Lite. But those are, both of those are plastic. Left shift is cursed. Yeah. So I got my shot at 9 in the morning and I haven't felt any fatigue. I feel fine. I'm actually doing my second stream right now, so I feel pretty good. The soreness is there though at the shot location. Yo, TX store drive 30 minutes from you. Alright. You think you're cool? Mine's 25. I'm in Irvine. I don't think I looked at the Wyvern. Oh shit. My fatigue started second day. I didn't have any fatigue on the first shot. Did you get PFIZER P? Yeah, this is YouTube only stream. I can't dual stream because I'm a partner on Twitch. Not a flex. It's in my agreement. Apex Pro Omni points. Are we talking about the game or is that a keyboard? PFIZER nothing for a shot. All right. So we'll see how I feel tomorrow. Don't go doxing myself. Me? I think I'm fine. I have a mailbox. Y'all know where I am in Irvine. You know I'm in Irvine. Your Katie fans link doesn't work. Oh god. Oh god. Let me fix this. Alright. Okay, let me go. I usually have the correct links on my Discord. Okay, let me see if this is failing. No, we're good. So let me just grab it from my Discord. International. I'll update it on this YouTube thing. So I have mentioned before. Are these links getting truncated? Oh, they are getting truncated. Wait, why does the KD fans not work? That's literally the link I have. Good affordable Switch I recommend. Get on yellows. Guess we're on OC, Kivo. Can this stream fix my bad sleep schedule? I wish it could fix mine, dude. Real talk. I deal with the same thing, man. Yeah, I'll be trying to sleep and then I just think to myself, am I doing enough in my life right now? Am I successful? Will my mom be proud of me? It's kind of whack. Kind of really whack. Alright, I need to update all these. So let me just grab from my Discord. Alright, I feel like I updated all the links. Well, the difference between long and short springs? Long springs have a heavier actuation at the top. So it feels heavier before you start pressing the key. It'll still bottom out at the same rated. If it's 65 gram, it'll still be 65 gram at the bottom. I personally think the long springs are easier to type more accurately. And the short springs are faster and bouncier to type on. Oh, thank you, Vinci. Have I tried C3 stats? So what are your opinions on them? I have before. My friends swear by them. I just bought like a batch so I can run it. But they're good. Oh, almost fell out. What I experienced one time was the stem fell through the housing. That was scary. I didn't like that. Recommend Value for OP Blast and use 25G0. 25G0 through 204. And grab from one of the affiliates, please. Yo, resell you the Dojicons? Dude, I need to have lube switches available to put in the boards. I'm gonna put that in the K80, and they're gonna be given away as part of the K80 raffle or K80 on the subathon on May 7th. Fave mid tier 65. I think 6.5, key 65 are pretty good. I mean, Vega is technically not entry level anymore. So Vega, GMK Lychee. I don't remember looking at that, but I'm very hesitant to enter GBs. So the title is like, what's next in keyboards, right? I personally am very fatigued by GBs, a GB model. I feel like at this point, after that huge boom from COVID, people or vendors and whatever should be able to run something where the risk isn't solely on the customer anymore. Because right now, the GB for GMK weight, the weight for the GMK GBs is like, how many months is it, man? It's too much. How many units of the shift? 1.75 is that. Gasket O finally shipping. Nice. I had a GB spot. Then it was Gonzo. So if anyone wants to sell your boy a gasket, just kidding, I can't afford it. The way vendors don't have front, at least rolling in stock, yeah. At least have like small in stock sales. I like how AIO3 he did in stock of the Vega, and then he also did a GB. GMK Way is like a year. That's rough. GMK Dracula. Yes, I was around when GMK Dracula ran. Yeah. That one's a little rough. It's a little rough. Okay, this is a little too tight. Let's zoom out. You don't need to see all my face that tight. The Bauer guides are delayed too. Do Boba U4T's new films? No, they don't. How long does it take to ship? It varies. But isn't there like a pre-order period? That one's not in stock. Yeah, I didn't buy it either. I wasn't in love with that. I feel like it was very simple to me. GMK on drop is only 8 months. What GB for on drop? Thank you, Miggy. I didn't buy it in Japan. I bought it from that cheap store in Irvine Spectrum. What's that store? Cotton On. My fiance said I needed new t-shirts because my shirts were ripped. Any thoughts on the Ven 65 by Gawk? I remember seeing it. Then it kind of fell off. All these GB made me appreciate Jelly Epoch more for sure. Aren't they almost done with GMK Dracula? Only one more color to check or something? I don't know. Is there a reason why GAT yellows are higher regarded than GAT blacks, but black inks are higher regarded than yellow inks? Alright, so the GAT yellows have a really nice spring. So there's very minimal reason to go GAT Milky Black over GAT Milky Yellow. Because everything else is the same. It's just the spring that's different. You have a slow curve spring in the GAT Yellow. The Gatorade Ink Black versus Gatorade Ink Yellow. The Gatorade Ink Yellow has a shorter travel distance because it has a box stem and it's a different stem. In that regard, people prefer the GAT Ink Black. The more interesting question is, why don't people use GAT Ink Red if they're going to spring swap anyway? Like someone like me, always spring swaps, right? So why not get a red? Well, the red's ugly. That's the answer to that question. Black is sexier. And the GAT Ink Blue is a clicky. Uniqlo and Costa Mesa, I haven't been there in a while. Yo, okay, I don't fit those. Like my chest is small, dude. My chest is small, but my back doesn't fit. Everything there, it gets too tight. I can't. It just feels weird. The Japan sizing adapted to American standards just does not fit Andy Nguyen. Din Tai Fung with a 1.5 hour wait though. Should I cop the Salvation? If you have the money and you like the mounting system and you like the sound, go ahead. There's nothing I can add to the conversation because I haven't had it in hand. And I will talk about this in my GMK Pro review video. I am exhausted by the GB business model. It just, the person that ends up getting screwed is the customer. Because they often can just say, oh, it's delayed, sorry. What can you do? You can't cancel your order, you can't get a refund because it's already past the 90 days that you have credit card protection. What will my build be for a 60% trade mount? It depends on what you like. Just listen to the sound tests on. If you're talking about 6% trade mount, just listen to all the VLs, the tins, the tofus, and the clips, and you can figure out what you like. Rookie R2 coming to mind. Rookie R2 isn't the first one to have that happen, and unfortunately, Jax is a trusted member of the community. He's already ran R1, so if I were buying, right, I would trust Jax, and I trust Jax as a person. But for a person who doesn't, they're like, well, what the hell is going on? Because the heavy metal keyboard is getting delayed. AL3 is trusted. AL3 is trusted, and his GB is getting delayed too. Apparently, the communication thing that they were doing, where they were doing order changes around Chinese New Year. They made that announcement, right? They're like, oh, my partner's in the factory. He can't make the order changes. So there's some issues of communication, right? That happened in Chinese New Year. Chinese New Year was 2 months ago, 3 months ago, 2 months ago, at least 2 months ago. And it's not been resolved and they're still working on it. I'm like, so what ground does a customer get to stand on when things like this happen? They already have your money. Like, what can you do? I'm getting a Bakuniko in, so I'll have to wait till I get it in so I can decide. I can tell you if it's good or not. That's just it's just R2.1, so it's like the 1 is a variant of the second run. Smoothest JWK, they're all smooth. I've heard ePBT ABS caps are bad. There's like collision issues in it. What is my perfect finger switch? I think they're dumb. So I have giant minks here. I built the giant minks for my buddy who swears by giant minks, and that's a Gateron giant top stem and a Gateron ink bottom. He was meh to me. We've done cream pakas, and I've done the black cherry pies, and I don't like the shortened travel. I've also done cherry top H1s, and I prefer the sound of a cherry of a H1 without the cherry top. It's because it's smoother. Is there any difference between Nico and Unicorn apart from the finish? Yeah, they're very different boards. They have the same mounting style, but the mounting style is not the only thing that determines what a board sounds and feels like. It's pretty good, but I don't think you're gonna get 100% of Unicorn sound and feel from a Bakanico. And aesthetically speaking, you have the brass weight on the Unicorn, which is a lot of the draw. So I'm gonna show you right now. Oh shit. So, while you get scuffage on the paint for the Bakanico, I got some heat right here with this brass weight. Now I know it's on the bottom of the board, I never feel it, but the heft of the board makes a difference. The weight of the board makes a difference. So weight of the board changes the sound as well. So it's not just a gummy O-ring. Just because something's gasket mounted, just because something is top mounted, does not mean it is the exact same sound feel. It's hard to remember that, but I always gotta kind of drive it home. No symptoms so far post-vac? No symptoms right now. Are Duroc T1s good? They're boring, but they're cheap and they have a nice bump, but they're boring to me. People spend too much time and money on Frankens. It's just like a natural progression of the hobby. After a certain point, you've already tried. You tried your inks, you tried your JWKs, you tried your, probably not Telios because those are expensive, but after you try a bunch, or your MX Blacks, you're like, okay, I want something different. So you start mixing them up. Have I tried Holy Bobas? I have a sound test on Holy Bobas, right? What are my thoughts on Holy Pandas? Holy Pandas, along with Moyu Blacks, along with Holy Bobas, along with U4 Thox, the bump is too heavy for me and I don't like it. I don't change the board's rubber feet, but sometimes they do yellow. What do I think of the Aki S by TikTok? That's a board, right? I looked at it. These are Glacier Pandas. They're linear pandas. I just answered the question, are Duroc T1s any good? So I'm gonna scroll up, and JXSH, I answered that question for you already. I'm not gonna answer it again. Please. You can't even go back. I literally answered already. What do you think a good tactile is for first time tactile chart? I mean, there's pewters and then there's U4 Thox. So if you think you want a bigger bump, U4 Thox. If you want a lighter bump, pewters. I'll answer your question one more time, man, because you're apologetic. It's all good. They are a solid starter tactile switch, but I find that the sound is boring. The feel is there, though. My WPM 50 word is 190. 100 word is like 170. 1 minute, I think it drops to like 170 also. But my PR. Consistently, I can't hit that with 1 minute. Vin says, can he buy my jelly epoch? If you pay my rent for the month in Irvine, I may consider it. But otherwise, nah, bruh. I bought a new PCB and plate for it too, from the GB, from the order, from the sale. U4 Thox from Gazoo. U4T. The U, the 4, and the T. U4 Thox. I saw the KL98. When a board looks that much like a SAS 95, I'm not drawn to it. Rent is over 2.4. 2.4. If you are dumb enough to pay that much for a jelly, I got you. Because I need to pay rent. Anyone have studding stream regardless of setting? So I'm looking at it. I don't see any drop frames. And yeah, if there's any issues, please let me know so I can keep in mind for the next one. Just get a mortgage. Yeah, I can't get a mortgage because my job right now on paper is nothing. I pay that much for the plum iron. The plum iron's more than that. The plum iron was 331. I have seen the piggy and I'm building one. Yeah, 03. Or the seller was type plus. That's the vendor type plus. Yeah, Heron Bomb is definitely the GOAT. Can you get by using 205G0 for tactiles, or is it always better to use a thinner lube? It's better to use a thinner lube. You can get by if you're doing like a Holy Panda, MOU Black, U4 Thok. But if you're on a light tactile, like a pewter, and use 205G0, you might end up making a linear. Do I think the mechanical keyboard hobby will always be a niche thing? I don't think it's gonna get to like the level of PC building in terms of mainstream for a while. It'll be interesting to see what happens when maybe in the next 3 months when everyone's vaccinated. You can probably use 205G2 on stabs. What non-group buy boards that are good are selling? I mean, the back of Nico was a good option, but that sold out. If you're asking now on a stream, by the time it's been sold for a period of time, and someone just starts randomly streaming and you ask that question, it's likely to already be out of stock. Yeah, mortgage in OC for a house, like I think a good house in OC is like 700K. The mortgage is going to be about 3K plus. I don't use Clicky's Brigade. Anything currently that I know of? I mean, the go-to rec was the KBD67 Lite, but now it's gone. There's ID80, but ID80 is not really my first pick for anything. But the ID80 Plus is in stock for like 150 or so. Shipping's cheap. Do you think the Vega will restock? Well, right now the Vega is delayed, so they're still working on the GB. So until that GB finishes, I don't know when you're gonna see it anytime soon. Yeah, Bay Area is worse, Ryan. I agree. What's the best lube for clicky switches? I don't think you lube them. Oh, NYC is pretty freaking bad too, especially downtown. Yeah, 700K if you move out of the main areas. I remember when I was graduating college, a median house cost in NorCal was a milli. Would I ever eat Crytox 205G0? No. It's unsafe for consumption. And if you eat it, that's a bad idea. OP Blacks and Infinity 2s are different. I like them both. I'm gonna use both on different boards. When they're new, they're tight, Frank. Have I tried artisan mouse pads? Like gaming mouse pads? No. I mean, this is as close as I got. Chimera sounds better than the Vega. It's been so long since I've actually seen switch stems that are dry. This is actually dry. Wait, the light's too bright. There's actually no lube on that. Crazy. Crazy, I tell you. Sup, just another person. There's one transparent KBD67 light on KBD fans. Is that an R1 or an R2? And is it a GB or is it in stock? So, do I like cherry browns? I have never unironically used them. I do have some artisans, but I don't try to collect them. I've quit Kiporas. What else I have? I sold off my ETF artisans. 2 mil. Oh my god. Artificially aged creams. They're just gonna sound like broken in creams. I have used broken in creams, and I still don't like them. I've not tried the raids. Favorite says GMK muted, but unfortunately I've been using dark boards. I guess I can put muted on this, but Striker looks so beautiful on it. Muted looks beautiful on a silver board, and I got rid of my silver board a while back. Cherry vintage browns. Striker is definitely clean board on an EY board. I have some vintage MX blacks from West Germany, and I haven't used them. I feel like I might sell them. I'm like 4 or 5 because I have some from like collaborations. I have some extras, but they're going into the subathon. So if y'all know what the subathon is, if you're mainly YouTube, the subathon is when a streamer goes live and every sub they get, which is like a paid subscription or gifted subscription, they cost the viewer $5 and the streamer earns $250 before tax. And you can keep subbing and giving them money, and they'll stream longer. During a subathon, usually they do giveaways. So after certain sub goals, they'll be giving away things. So I'm gonna pull up my list. I'm not gonna show it, but I'm gonna mention for May 7th what we're gonna run. I need to ask the channel affiliates and sponsors, but I have some ideas. Rubber smell from deathmatch, you leave it outside. You just gotta let your back looks empty. You move some stuff. Yeah, I moved one cupboard away so I can give some space. Later right now, he said order bento last August, it ships this September. That is 16 months. I'm not allowed to reveal my money split. It's like the most common knowledge in the world. 99.99% of streamers get half. The 0.01, whoever at the top is, may be able to negotiate 350 over 350 of the 5. But you can safely assume everyone gets half. No one that is my level, or even like maybe, I don't even think people with 5,000, 1,000, 5,000 viewers get any kind of special contract. Live PPV? What is live pay-per-view? Yeah. Alright, so some of the giveaways, we got Bubble U for Thoughts. I think I had to double check. I don't know if I actually have that. Amazon gift card, aviator cables. I'll play a scary game with the lights off and scary alerts. Some desk mats. I'll change into a powerlifting outfit. If you know the powerlifting suit, I forgot what it's called. Why would you try to negotiate more? I don't know. I don't even know why people care about that. Like it's not gonna happen to most people. I got some other desk mats. In terms of boards, we have a rad pad, which is a number pad. KBD67 Light R1, a Tofu 60 Gummy O-ring mounted, a Sakabato. I built that on my Twitch stream. Sound tested on my channel. And here's where it starts heating up. We got a Monster Gear K80 gasket mounted. Got a Fiel. Yeah. The Teha board. We got a Teha board. And after we reach a certain point, I'll do whiskey tasting. I'll open the Moutai bottle. If you know the legend of the Moutai bottle in my streams, you know too much. And the top 2 goals right now is 1, I'll set up an inflatable pool back here, and 2, a Schrodinger Think 6.5 V2. You can't ask that question, Jano. I made a comparison video that's like 1 minute and 20 seconds. Watch that video on my channel, and that explains the difference. Wait, no, you're wrong. I'm wrong. I didn't say NK65. The NK65E sucks because it has plate mount stabs and plate's too tight. So, sorry. I apologize. I read too quickly. That Teha board. Am I able to buy Ink Black V1? You just gotta buy a mech market. Can you do a Switches giveaway at 15k? I mean, I have plenty of Switches, but I feel like that's such a small goal for like my YouTube sub goal. That's such a small like giveaway. I just messaged KB fans to send me a D60 light. I don't really know. Can I fill my pool with just getting V1s? I have like 300. I don't think that's gonna fill the pool. I'm still working on the GMMK Pro review video. If you saw the stream today, I like have barely done any work on it. It's been pretty busy. Is it fair to say that the GMMK Pro is slightly underwhelming? Okay. Just another person. I'm gonna explain. So when you have an opinion like that, we have to think about how many customers have already paid for a GMMK Pro. Somewhere around 8,000, yeah? That's how many units they sold, something like that. So when you say it's a bit underwhelming, you have 8,000 people, give or take, that are being told that you have an opinion that is against what they spent their money on. So that is why you're likely to get hate on that opinion. It's ironic, but it's a reality. People want to defend their purchases. I'm glad I can provide some insight on them. I'm just trying to help people not waste money. That's all I care about. I do not care about the clout. I don't care about getting every single GB board, but at least the ones I can get, if I can say if I can help you decide whether it's worth it or not, then I've done my job. I don't think Zeal Silence are worth it because aren't they expensive too? What 75% do I recommend? I usually recommend the Obliterate 75. If your game is Dota 2. Are Durox Springs good for Ink Black V2? They're good enough. I'd rather get TX Springs though. I'm gonna try to avoid just answering everyone's questions if their question is simply, what do I think of this board? Because I feel like that's not the best way to spend my time. What do you think, chat? Because I feel like... What's up, Clock? You just gave me $5 for nothing? Thank you, I appreciate it. Because I feel like we can do that all day. We could literally sit here all day and I can just... You'll probably mention a board that I cannot remember or recall, considering how many boards exist, how many boards are coming, and how many boards I've actually touched. There's very minimal overlap. E1 asks, do you think elitism is a big issue in this hobby? If so, what are some ways I'd fight it? I feel like people use elitism as a cop-out response when someone disagrees. So you have people, right? They'll have an opinion. And if someone that, let's say, is considered in the hobby disagrees with them, they'll just say, you're an elitist because you disagree with me. Not necessarily. They're maybe just providing an opinion that is backed up a little bit more experience than what the person outside the hobby has. So I don't think elitism is as bad of an issue as people think. For the most part, as long as if you're coming into the hobby new, which I had to, I wasn't in the hobby last October. People use this to attack me before. So let's scroll back. Let's go back in history. Your mom says I'm elitist. Let's see how long it takes before we get to non-keyboard content on my channel. Alright, so I reviewed a laptop October 4th, 2019. So at this point, I hadn't done any keyboards. So I've been around for about 1.5 years. So right at this point, I bought a bunch of keyboards on Amazon because I didn't trust buying keyboards from China. I was like, I want a return policy. I don't know if I'm gonna be running this. So I started with just like Duckies and Vortex and a bunch of other stuff. And I just slowly learned. But during this period, around October, November, December, I got made fun of a lot. And my knee-jerk response would be that everyone's an elitist. But it just so happened that the people I was talking to were jerks. There wasn't elitism. They were just jerks. Because there were people that I would like talk to and they would help me and like explain things to me. It just so happened that the people I was interacting with would make fun of all my preferences, say I was ridiculous for liking this or that. And then that is elitism. It does exist, but I don't think it's as common as people think. And he looks so happy in his thumbs. Yeah, Durga Hades not bad. The 65. Time to give him my corn. So I have my first meetup here. Let's watch this. This is when I met Teha, dude. I met Teha. The GOAT.
In the past few months, I've found myself engulfed in a new hobby, mechanical keyboards. This started out last year when I started using the Corsair K70 Lux pre-built mechanical keyboard, and ended up leading me down a rabbit hole of custom mechanical keyboards. I found a local group, OC Keys, that have been helping me along my little journey. This past week, they had a local meetup that I could actually attend, and it was quite an interesting experience. Simply put, a meetup is where local enthusiasts can come together, share their boards, switches, and keycaps with each other. A lot of us were able to meet each other in real life for the first time, since a lot of this correspondence happens online. For beginners, it's a great place to see and feel boards in person so they can understand what their preferences are. The hobby is so niche that parts aren't in any retail stores, so meetups is the place to go. There was a typing competition where I was able to compete against my keyboard idol, Nathan Kim. The overall winner for this competition,
He beat me, but barely.
from my local group, and he won with an astonishing 182 WPM. There were also giveaways, and it was quite an interesting experience to meet with others in the community. If you're new to the mechanical keyboard community, I would highly recommend finding your local Discord or going on Reddit and seeing if there's anyone nearby. And if you're on the outside looking in, this hobby goes quite deep, so your wallet may end up hurting if you stay in the hobby too long. Alright, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe if you like this kind of content. See y'all in the next video. Bye.
Yeah, so that was my first meetup. And I was more or less friends with the people there, and then it ended up that some of them were not the nicest people to hang out with. Unfortunately. Andy smokes Teja nowadays in speed. It was just the board I was maining at that time was the KBD67 Mark II. And I brought a Savage instead because I was in the middle of rebuilding my KBD67. But yeah, so when I started, it's hard for people to talk to beginners because often, not to badmouth the people that are here, but you'll have people that spend very little time doing their own research because it's hard. It's honestly hard to get this information. But they will ask for a lot, not knowing how much they're asking of the person they're talking to. So the people that know more information, maybe have spent time to learn it themselves, sometimes react quickly in a kind of short manner that sounds and feels a bit like elitism. But it's just this weird imbalance because it's hard to explain everything like the nuances when the person asking the question has spent 5 seconds and they want a 5-minute response. They just don't know that they're asking for a 5-minute response to answer the question. Yeah, so that's how it like ends up being misconstrued as elitism, but I don't think it is. Like as a creator, I get a lot of questions. I'm getting DMs and I have to ignore some because I will get weird questions like someone will message me, Andy, I need help. I'm not getting in that trap. I don't want to get involved because I don't know who you are. I don't know what you need. And I don't know how much time this is going to take. And I have limited time in the day. But a lot of people ask me questions in my server and they'll ask like, okay, what would you pick, a Vega or Jelly Epoch? I'm like, they're completely different boards. And I got this question a lot. I'm like, what do you like? What do you want out of a keyboard? It's hard because people in the hobby have to kind of get newcomers to understand that there are no best keyboards for any one thing. Like right here, this board right here, the front height sucks. So in terms of typing feel, it's not the best feeling keyboard. So is it the best 60? Probably. I just like it, so I'll suffer with the front height. Joe, it's not like you did a bad thing. It's like people, they don't understand what they're asking. It's all. I'm responsible for lots of entry Q&A type question and Discord community sort of thing. Just want to ask someone outside my circle how they deal with it. Oh, you're welcome. What I deal with right now as a more or less established keyboard content creator is that people will come to me and they will use me. And I have to differentiate between someone that needs my help for their personal board or someone who wants to fast track themselves to taking my knowledge and then creating their own brand based off what I told them. And I've had people come to the server and they'll like ask a bunch of these questions, these very specific questions that require a lot of time and effort to answer, and then they disappear. And then I find that they're making a YouTube channel, starting a Twitch channel, and making a Discord. And I'm like, did I just... Cool. Cool. Do people do heavy gaming on their 1,000+ keyboards? Is like the equivalent of bone china that's too good for day use? Depends. I mean, I game on my I game on my iron, and that's technically expensive. But I put Series P keycaps on there. Yeah, I'm not gonna do active answers to the Ask Andy channel in the Ask Andy channel because it was hard to communicate to people that they shouldn't waste my time. I wanted to respond to a lot of questions. I'd be like, "You have one question to ask. Do you want to spend that one question asking this question?" But I can't. Then I look bad, and if I don't answer, I look bad. So right now, I just said I'm not gonna answer at all in the channel. So that's gonna be Wednesdays where I answer those questions. And if they don't watch the stream, well, sucks. Finding a common ground is extremely difficult in a game of preferences, for sure. Does that link even work? Yeah, it does. I plan on heavily using whatever keyboard I plan on getting. Yeah, if you don't use your keyboard, it's whack. So like, people are like, I want to get GMK, but I'm afraid of shining. I'm like, then don't buy it. If you don't plan on using your keycap set, don't buy it. That's the best way to not be disappointed. Does heavily shined GMK sets bother you? Is this heavily shined yet? My Moto is really heavily shined. There's a decent amount of shine in here. It's not too bad. I just only buy the GMK sets that I love, so I plan to keep and use. What if you buy it and mem it? Are cherry-picked ink V2s as good as V1s? My cherry-picked ones still had some scratchy ones. Yeah, just got my second shot. GMK white and black is the cheapest one though, so it makes sense to use the both. It just looks cooler, Joe. If you mech market it, it's gonna be hard to use. Like if I had paid 400 plus for this, it'd be really hard to justify using it. How's the arm feeling? I feel the shot, but I can still work out. Let's see. Here, I'll show you. I'm gonna try to do some lat raises with 20 pounds. Easy, easy. I'm fine. For now. For now. I'm a little thick. Good thick, bad thick, who knows? Yeah, I've got PFIZER. Why do you think the AV3 is not as stocky, dude? I just use the lavenders? I'm be honest, it's not as stocky. It's because my sound test is the best. I'm kidding, it's not the best, but my sound test, I control and I know. And I saw the board in front of me and it just is not a thocky. It's not that thocky of a board. I just got used to using TX springs because Sprit scanned people at one point. So when I can control it, when I like it, I'll just use TX springs. And TX is local. Lionel says, to be fair, when I first started out, I private messaged Andy on Discord. You're kind to help. I now know that I like much better. What I like much better. A couple months later, yeah. As long as you're nice about it and you respect my time, you're cool. But if you just DM me and ask me to rate my top 3 linears, top 3 tactiles, best 3 boards under 200, and best whatever layout board that you want, you hit me with all those questions at the same time, I'm gonna ignore the out of you. Now, if you do a super chat on YouTube and you give me some subs and you join me on Patreon, can loosen my lips. I'm just kidding. You don't need to spend money. You just need to be respectful. Well, Gade, I think I answered this question, but I'm gonna say it one more time. Cherry picked Ink V2s can be as smooth as V1s. There are some V2s that are as smooth as V1s, but I cherry picked like 2 sets, or like a set of 90 trying to go down to 70, and I couldn't get enough to fill out as 70. Plate mount stabs are just a straight up waste of time if you can avoid it. But if you're bored, can do plate mount and screw in like the GMMK Pro. I can never say the amount of M's right. Jimka. Then there's no reason to use plate mount. But if you're stuck, you can upgrade them. I would film Competus, yeah. Favorite tactiles on Jelly? My sound test has a bunch of them. The Moyu sounded crazy. Rate my top 3 foods. When it's not keyboards, I'm more inclined to answer. I like spring rolls. Not because it's phallic. I like Korean barbecue because I like meat. I don't really know. Fucking chicken wings. Do I think progressive springs are worth it? I've never really tried them, and I'm really good with my springs right now. We tried the progressive springs in the marshmallows. It was hard to tell because the marshmallows were freaking overlubed. They felt comfy. They're comfy. You got 90, think you'd be able to get 80 good ones? Nah. Nah. That's unlikely. I don't watch TV. Favorite cut of beef? I don't know. I'm very dumb with meat. I love meat, dude. What about drinks? Bobas, dude. All about the bobas. Favorite movie? Mortal Kombat 2021. I'm just kidding. The movie was absolute trash. It was so bad. Come on, Cole, you most bland mother. Who are you and why are you here? Plot armor looking. Best KBBQ in OC? I like Chamsugo, dude. Ramen's better than pho. I disgrace my people though. Top 3 streamers? Let's see who I follow. In general or just keyboards? Let's just do general because I don't hurt people's feelings. Ludwig's pretty goated. Who else do I follow? Do I really subscribe or follow anybody? I don't think you can catch up to Ludwig. Pho-holic or pho lover? Are those actual restaurants? What? These are an OC? What is going on here? Pho lovers? Dude, it's all about Pho 54, man. I haven't tried these meme names though. Pho 54 is my favorite. Or Pho Vinky, man. Moran Gak is best BBQ. I'm gonna be honest, sometimes I just want the trash BBQ like Flower Pig because it's cheap. Shroud? It's not like I like his vibe, Shroud. I like Ludwig is more entertaining. Shroud is a god at FPS though. Inks, Sean. Inks. Pho 54 is booty. How about Pho Vinky? I get Pho Lu because I think it's good balance and I know it and I trust it. But the proximity to Cafe Lu concerns me. I come from NorCal for Pho-holic. Really? Alright, let's save it. Shit, I need to log in. Hold on. Log in? I'll save these. So I'll report back, Quack. I'll report back. Save? What's that one? Pho lovers? I miss when pho restaurants had 50% off, but I guess times are tough. They haven't had customers for a while, so I get it. But I miss the 50% off, right? It's been a minute. When I went back to OC, none of the places have 50% off anymore. No, Hornet. California is not what you said. I don't love hot pot, but it's healthier than KBBQ. So the badge David has is because he's a channel member. Watch Forsen? What's Forsen? Check my subathon sheet. Bake John is so good, but so expensive. It was before COVID. So in OC, there's a lot of pho restaurants, so there's a lot of competition. This is before COVID, so due to COVID, I'm pretty sure they all stopped the 50% off. I'm feeling Apex these days. Apex or Warzone. I made a bookmark. Hold on. How can I do this? Apex. Let me try to run this real quick. Apex Legends or Warzone. Apex. Warzone. I'm trying to start the poll like Ludwig does. I'm gonna try this out. Hold on. Excuse me. Okay, I need to add a browser. Vote. Do I have to start something? There you go. Does this work? Wait. I don't wait. I think it has to connect to something. This might be connected to my Twitch. My bad. Hold on. I don't think I can do it on YouTube. Let's just pretend this didn't happen. Let's pretend this. I can't even do a vote on YouTube. I'm just stressed now. And I also lost my chat. I don't know what you guys are saying. I just opened too many tabs. I just GG'd myself. Where did my chat go? Oh. No. I'm excited for Apex Arenas. Alright. I just want to see. What's up, DT? So, 1 for Apex, 2 for Warzone. Just say it in the chat. I want to see what, if I were to stream one, what would be more entertaining to watch? Apex or Warzone? YouTube stream is kind of scuffed. I do both, Seamus. So we got a bunch of Apexes. Yo, that's 4 for Apex. Oh my god. Wait, who said 3? Holy dude, everyone's fired up about Apex. Okay, Jeff Kaplan left Overwatch, so I think it's dead, dude. Joe with the fire. People just spam. Okay, stop. I got it. I think mostly I want to see Apex. I don't know if people want to see workout videos. I don't think people want to watch workout streams. You have a bunch of same people spamming ones. Yeah. I mean, neither, but like Apex is better. I miss. Dude, I can't believe Jeff left Overwatch. Are people just spamming 1? Yeah, I see Dro P just spamming 5. Yejun is just spamming 1. I don't even know. Let me see. I feel like I see 5 unique ones. I still think it was mostly 1s. Yeah, Apex movement, Andy cooking videos. I don't know how to cook. Hot Top Shoot will be part of the subathon if it gets to that point. Yeah, so coming from Overwatch, Apex movement makes more sense to me. But I heard the servers on Apex were kind of bad. Is that true? Sweaty in Warzone. Apex Season 9 looks lit, but I feel like people say like Apex is hype and then it falls off. Yeah, so if you missed, I'll do another run through and then I'm gonna end the stream. But for the subathon that I'm planning for May 7th, I have a few giveaways. Yeah, that's what I was hearing. So I feel like I might want to just invest my time in Warzone for the consistency. Warzone will never die. Yeah, it's the gray blob. I'm trying to unlock the meta, also known as cheap weapons, and it requires so much work. Warzone is full of hackers? I believe it. I've seen it just in the few games I played. Valorant is too sweaty for me. I don't find it fun. I don't think Valorant is entertaining to watch. In my honest opinion, I feel like Valorant, there's a lot of like sneaking and like big brain strategy plays that are just not as entertaining to watch. Am I feeling the 5G for my second shot? Yo, my phone data is picking up. Got faster speeds. Everyone just runs the same OP weapons all the time and gets boring. You're talking about Warzone, Mr. Bakchoy? Apex is a superior game and is about to get a lot better. You said Nicola hopes I can try SAS 95 and Creams together. Well, I do have the R2 coming sometime, but I'm not gonna have Creams by then. Will I ever do a playlist Icky? If someone donates $5 and asks me to do Icky playlist, I will. But otherwise, y'all are just too silly with these playlist boards, dude. Valorant is fun to play, but I don't know if it's fun to watch. Do you have enough Apex credits for the new legend? I have enough credits for a new legend. I never picked one. Faster after you got the vaccine. Yeah. Valorant's only entertaining if you're good and can headshot everyone. Yeah, and I can't, bro. Sometimes I pop off, but the rest of the time I just drop. I get dropped, bro. Safe for VACC should probably be working. All right. I never played rank in Apex. I don't rank stresses me out. The last time I did ranked was like seriously on console for Overwatch. Do people actually like playlists or is it for memes? I honestly think it came from TikTok. And I feel like a bunch of these TikTok keyboard creators, I don't want to sound gatekeepy, but they are a different breed. And they're trying to do all these modifications because that's what gets views. Because, oh, you can make a $100 board sound cooler. Not realizing that they are suggesting really scuff mods. CSGO rank? Oh my god. Playlist NK65EE? Man, stop it, guys. Am I excited for Valkyrie? I need to watch this, actually. I didn't actually watch a focused video on it. Banana splits is a TikTok switch? No wonder. I just happened to put it in a board. I 100% believe that they'll edit their sound tests. It's so competitive. Let's not try to sound gatekeepy. I'm gonna try not to mention it because I am on TikTok. I just don't know really what to post. But I am personally antagonized by people recommending playlist everything for these affordable boards. And I'm looking at the mounting, and as a keyboard builder, I'm like, that's not gonna work. But like, bro, you gotta try it. It sounds so good. I did it. It sounds so good. Like, it's not gonna work. Like, go, bro. And like, I get other people like, bro. And another person's like, have you tried this? I'm like, damn it. Fine. And then I did it and it didn't work. And people are still telling me, bro, you gotta try it. Why? Please. I'm not wearing an earring, Churro. I have worn in-ear monitors for streams. Go boardless? Laser board, dude. Holy mod's pretty good. It doesn't resolve fully rattle. It doesn't fully resolve rattle, but if you balance the wire and you do holy mod, pretty good. Who am I calling out? There have been like 4 or 5 people that have been commenting on all my videos, asked me to do holy mod. Or not holy mod, a playlist KVD67 Lite. And ironically, after I did it, I put in my sound test. I tried it. Here's a VOD. It didn't work. People still keep commenting. And when I said it didn't work, they commented back, said, it worked for me. I don't know about you. Maybe your board's scuffed. I'm like, I can't really get it right either, just another person. My Streamlabs link? What do you want my Streamlabs link? Yes, I just got bothered because people kept wasting my time. And when people waste my time, I get pissed. Okay, let's see what's going on here. Oh, you want to donate? Oh, okay, okay. Streamlabs donation. Let me see if the command works. I appreciate it, so let me get that link for you. I was confused because I thought you were trying to dox me or something.
Focus, Kai. Try adding another 0 to that number.
He doesn't renegotiate, love. Now unload and get lost.
Playlist, GMMK Pro, come on.
Can I speak to your manager?
Something the matter?
The legendary Kuben Blisk.
Have we met?
I don't want to watch the cinematic. I just want to see the skills. Did they actually have like gameplay or is it just a cinematic? Yeah, another chill stream. Tong. How do I say that? Is it Tong? Can you tell me? Look for gameplay trailer. This one? The next trend is gonna be Twitchless. Someone did say to me, they were like, if you're so concerned about Scratch, why don't you use optical switches? I was like, there's like 3 choices for Optical Pro. And they're all on like the cheapest boards possible. Bro. It hurts. My brain. Is this the right video? I watched this, but is her gameplay in here? Like so dumb with people. I try to be nice, but sometimes people get really angry at me. They're like, why don't you care about what I have to say? I just don't care that much. It's not you, it's me. Okay, so let's watch this.
They say knowledge is power, but what you do with it, that's what's important.
Said they are about to fight.
Oh, I remember she flies a lot, right? So she basically goes up against like Horizon.
A single airdrop containing 3 weapons arrived.
Why don't you care about what I have to say? Because I don't know who you are, and I have only so much time in the day. If you were nicer to me, then maybe I would care, but
High reward. Maybe next time you should try it.
it's the people that just like, you have to listen. Real talk, someone legit, one time. So you know how Holy Pandas have longer stems, right? They're like, why is no one talking about Holy Panda stems and how they mess with stabilized keys? So they had a copy pasta, right? They commented on my last 10 videos with the same thing. He's like, you need to talk about this. I was like, bro, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm just a YouTuber. Please. What did I do? Like, he wouldn't leave me alone. I think he went on my stream too. And like, to be fair, I don't even use Holy Pandas, you know? Like, why would I notice that thing and why would I care? I don't use pandas. Walker's Keyboard Signs literally made a video on that. Yeah, then go comment on that. It's like true. I will admit it's true. It does exist. I just can't be bothered. That's pretty elitist of you not to talk about it. God damn it, Bakcho. Have I tried ever injection lubing my switches? No, but I have. Wait, Nick. God, I have injection. I have squeezed things into the butt of my stabilizers. Will Streamlabs donate pop up on screen? Don't donate yet. Don't donate yet. Let me take a look at it.
Deadlock 4-4 tie. Round 9 is my favorite.
Let me test it. So you know what you're gonna get, right? I don't want to scam you. Let me just turn the music on while I do this. I don't want to scam you. Because I have scammed Nick and he's in the chat and he's pissed still. He's probably never gonna donate again. Because I said it was gonna do something cool and it didn't. Because it's like Stream Elements and I know it works through Twitch. But I don't know about
Big
Let's see.
money, big money.
Nope, it's not doing anything. What the hell? I have to put it on top too. Hold on. What's going on? But alerts are muted. It doesn't show up. Hold on. Hold on. One more time. One more time. Is Andy big brain enough to do this? Wait. Hold on. My bad. One more time. Sorry. There's like trying to balance YouTube and Twitch is a little tough. One second. I think I got it. Vietnamese. Nguyen. Save. Now will this work? I don't know why it would be different.
Big money, big money.
Do not fear man that spam 1000 meme, instead fear man that spam a meme 1000
Did you hear
time.
it? I think I have to do it one more time.
Big money, big money.
Oh, how's it?
Do not
Echo.
fear man that spam 1000 meme, instead fear man that spam a meme 1000 time.
I don't know how to make it not echo. Okay, I lost chat again. Sorry. Where am I? Where's my chat? Are people talking? I don't know if it's gonna go through either. I'm gonna read it for you manually. No scam. I'm not streaming on both YouTube and Twitch, but I switch between them. So my Streamlabs and my Stream Elements and my Stream Deck and my GoXLR and my OBS all have to switch. And it's annoying to say the least. Oh, fuck. It's a different link. Fuck. This is the link. I don't remember liking the 7V that much. So let me go back and log into the other one. Oh my god. I swear I almost need like a second computer. And one of them is just for Twitch and one of them is for YouTube. I'm gonna go read it. So I got a donation from Cardi Action, said, yo, keep up the good work. So I'm gonna read it in the wind voice, which is, yo, keep up the good work. Thank you for the $5 donation. I appreciate it a lot. And if someone wants to donate, that's the link. I think it should work. I think it should work. It was a Vietnamese voice. They have a Vietnamese text-to-speech, and I think it's hilarious. I don't recommend the Aqua Kings. Deep Sound? Lavender is kind of better. It's really hard to recommend. I don't know why it's so hard to get the deep JWKs. I don't know why it's so hard. Why is it so hard to get it right? EBBT origami? I haven't looked at it. EBBT is good. So if you like the color, go for it. I will empower you to buy it. I have a lube guide, Kiki Cakes, but you do everything except the stem legs, so that curved part in the stem. Favorite EPBT set? I don't use EPBT. I like CRP more. CRP is nicer. It's thicker. Thicker, more better, you know? Alright. I'm gonna test my alerts again. Yeah, the new EPBT Space Star is pretty good. We were having issues prior where there were Banana E. CRP is a GB that was on Taobao. I think it ended. Syrup Labs is going to do North America GB soon. TM. Don't know when. Consider CRP our force soon TM. So it's hard because like when I do my alerts, bro, like I don't know how to make it not echo. That always screws me up. Let me see if this works.
Big money, big money.
Born to let to explore the earth, born too early to explore the universe,
you heard
born
anything.
perfectly to
Oh
explore
no, you
the
did hear.
beam.
Is it echoing? $13K on YouTube. Poggers. No follow bots here. We got follow botted on Twitch, so I got up to 9K because someone messed with my numbers. We hear it but don't see it? Okay. It should show up now. So I don't hear it. That's the problem. Because when I hear it, it doubles. That's not good. I don't think. Wait. Maybe. Try one more thing. Because I don't want to miss these either. But it's hard when I don't use headphones. This is where the problem lies, you know? Okay. So if I do monitor. Test it one more time.
Big money, big money.
No, it's not
Howdy,
coming
my
through.
name is Bill.
I couldn't use earbuds, but I like freedom. I don't want to be chained down. You know what I mean? I also get up and dance, but to be fair, I don't really do it on YouTube. One more time.
Big money, big money.
Do not fear man that spam 1000 meme, instead fear man that spam a meme 1000 time.
It doesn't even sound right. Does that work? Did that work? Did that work? It does. My fiance says it sounds like gibberish. I think so. Definitely sounds like gibberish. It works for one ear. Oh, for one ear. That's true. That's true. I could do that.
Big money, big money.
This is
He
fake, by
loves
the
it
way.
and the money.
It's like not even right. Can I change the font size? Hold on. The text needs to be bigger. The text needs to like way bigger. I'm just messing with the tip.
Big money, big
Oh
money.
no, that's just the big.
Do not
Okay.
fear man that spam 1000 meme, instead fear man that
No, no,
spam
no.
a meme 1000 time.
It's my fiance said it doesn't sound Vietnamese. It was because it's an AI.
Big money,
Here we
big
go.
money.
It's big enough.
Howdy,
Now.
my name is Bill.
Some people say this is racist. I'm an idiot and I like penis jokes and soft voices. Okay. I'm an idiot. Just don't mind me. I'm just gonna sit here in the corner and just fucking giggle. Alright, let me fix the font. Let me get the font size right. Alright. Alright, one more for free. Chat, let me know what you want me to make the bot say. And I'll just type it out and we can hear it and then we can get on with our day. It's a minimum of $3 to do it. It's not racist if you're Asian American doing it, it's strategic self-essentialism. Damn, that's some big words and it sounds right to me. Custom cables worth are boosted garbage? I don't think it's boosted garbage, but it's aesthetic. Otherwise, what are you gonna do? Use an anchor cable for your $500 plus keyboard? I do not recommend Limo cables, the actual Limo though. Those are like $100 minimum. Alright, I love gathering V2s.
Big money, big money.
I love GATEAON in VTWOS.
He can't read! It makes it funnier because it can't read words. Especially Gateron. I think it's more hilarious that it's gibberish. Does it feel less offensive if it's not real words? I think that's why I made the font bigger so at least you can read it. Oh, I love these dumb things, dude. It is so dumb. It is the dumbest thing to find entertaining. Does this one have shark? I gotta make sure I grab that and put it on every screen. I have that problem. Okay, shark alert's here. It's here. Gotta move this to the top. Sorry, you see my hairy arms in HD. Alright. I think that's gonna be it for today. Last check-in, let's do some reps for Jesus to make sure that I'm not dead. I'm gonna add some weight. I'll just do some push-ups. Yeah, let's do some push-ups. It's kind of dark, but fuck it. We'll do some push-ups. I look fat in this shirt. I don't like it. I know. I bought it and I realized it didn't fit me right. It didn't fit me right. We're doing AMRAP for push-ups to finish off the stream. Will we join GMK Hano? No, I don't think so. Rest of Jesus, so that Jesus can be on my side, so it will not be sore tomorrow and taken out. Alright. I'm gonna go for 60. I did chest yesterday, so that hurt a little bit. Alright. Things confirmed. No symptoms yet. I think we're good. My fiance, she was trying to get my dog to jump on me. Alright. Thank you for hanging out with me on the stream. If I'm good, I'll see you tomorrow for Tuesday stream. Wednesday, we'll be back on Twitch. Remember, subathon on Twitch, May 7th. We got some heat. Make sure you put that on your calendar. I'll start at like noon. Alright. They were good. I can't breathe. I'm gonna go rest now. I've been sitting here all day. I'll see you on the next stream. And thank you for the donuts today. Before I leave.
Big money,
Oh
big
shit.
money.
I didn't mean to do that again. We had some donos. I want to thank everyone one more time. Cardiac action, and I don't have the record. Wait, let me make sure I get the record of the people who did super chats. I remember, I know Quack was one of them. I will thank you on the next stream when I figure out where it is. But thank you. I appreciate it. Your generosity. All right. Peace. I'm get out here. I got sweaty pits again, I bet. Peace.